I know people understand postpartum depression, right? That is a term which is getting very common now. But can we explain it to them really what is postpartum depression and what is PMDD?
Yeah. So PMDD is a completely different thing compared to postpartum depression. Postpartum depression is basically a disorder, a form of depression that happens after you deliver. It is very easily confused with baby blues. So after you deliver, a lot of moms go through this feeling of crying, being low.
Okay.
It takes some time to feel normal. That is also because of the hormonal changes that happen.
Right.
So baby blues is something that usually goes by itself. It doesn't require medical help. But any of these symptoms that are lasting over 2 weeks,
Okay.
and keeps getting worse, or you keep experiencing symptoms like unable to bond with your baby, crying a lot, loss of appetite, or eating too much, loss of sleep, anger, postpartum rage is a hidden symptom of postpartum depression.
Okay.
Anxiety, all of these are symptoms of postpartum depression, and if they last for over 2 weeks, you need to see your psychiatrist or a psychologist. These are the two places you should go for a checkup. The mistake I did was I would go to my gynecologist, and now I realize that the best person to visit when you're experiencing these symptoms is a psychiatrist and a psychologist, because they're better equipped to handle these.
Absolutely.
symptoms.
But don't you think a gynecologist would recognize that and send you there? Or
That should be the case. In fact, if you ask me, I think the way to empower and educate moms, educate families who don't believe in mental health, is to have a discussion during the pregnancy. Like what mood
with your gynecologist.
the gynecologist having this discussion with the parents, because
Right.
even if the mother is informed, the family is not supportive. The husband's like, "Pehle to kabhi nahi hua, ye tumko
Yeah.
aaj kyun ho raha hai?" So
True.
those things also restrict you from taking help. And I have to admit this thing, even as a mental health advocate, that it is easy to book an appointment with an ortho or with a general physician, but you pick up the number and you call a psychiatrist or a psychologist. It takes courage.
Seriously?
So yeah, it does take a lot of courage to actually make that call or set up that appointment. So I think while it is easier and makes while a gynecologist talking to a mother can make their postpartum easier, the place to go to for help is a psychiatrist. They are all doctors, they all can give medication, but the ability, in my experience, I've seen the kind of compassion and information I have received from a psychiatrist was not the same with a gynecologist. But a gynecologist would be a good place to start, where you tell them about what you're experiencing. But
Right.
I think this also varies from one practitioner to another. Like I was dismissed completely.
Okay.
I would go with palpitations, racing heartbeat, drop in BP. I've gone through numerous ECG scans, and I was dismissed for gas because they were like, "You're too young. You can't have PPD. You have a loving family. Everything is normal. Everything's just going great in your life. How can you have this?" So it might be just that. And I kept requesting, but they were not that aware, or maybe they just thought that she's not a candidate. But I found help when I went to the right person. Yeah.
So probably the prenatal program, which is so common and prevalent these days, must have this section whereby they, it's not just between the partners. Maybe if they're in a joint family system, then maybe the family educate them on this, because I can clearly see the necessity of it.
Yeah.
Because once see anything which is education, is knowledge, is empowering you.
Information is power.
Right? So if they explain this with the symptoms, person is aware. And the moment the symptoms happen, like you said, you go to ortho, you get a knee pain, you will go to an ortho,
Right.
you know it. But if you're getting a palpitation, obviously you'll think of a cardiologist or maybe a gastroenterologist.
But I think the biggest awareness here is to be aware of the symptoms. Like
Right.
you feeling low all the time, you crying all the time is not normal. It can be common, but it is not normal, especially in the postpartum phase. A lot of things are just dismissed as, "Oh, it's just probably the hormones." But if it's, really crippling you down and you're not able to function normally like you would in your life, it's important to get screened. So I think the first place to start would be during your pregnancy, when the gynecologist informs you about this is what you should expect. Because while there's like how we're talking about postpartum depression, there's also something called antenatal depression, where you experience depression during your pregnancy, which again gets dismissed as, ye to pregnancy mein mood swings hota hai, but sometimes it gets really bad. So a conversation on mental health, if it begins during pregnancy, I think that can be a game changer, where the mother knows, okay, this does happen and this is not me, this is not just my behavior. So that gives you the confidence to go back to your gynecologist and say that, you remember you told me about that. I think I'm experiencing this now.
Right.
How can we go forward? Because the first checkup after pregnancy is very like methodical. Like, has your uterus gone back to its size? They just clear you for intimacy and they just check how you're recovering. That's all. But are you breastfeeding your child? But the mental health part is not spoken about. It
Right.
needs more
It
conversation.
needs more attention
And
and more conversation.
Coming from a doctor's chamber during your pregnancy is most likely to have more effect
more
and
impact.
reading on
Absolutely.
social media.
So I think it is at that level very important.
Yes.
Have the acceptance there, like, that they should accept this, that this is part of it
Correct.
and should be probably
Yeah. It makes
part
a
of the
change in-
training.
It changes your mindset. Let's say
Absolutely.
I'm going and I don't know about it. I've not seen my mother go through it and she's not spoken to me. But I'm going with my wife and doctor's putting a mental health angle to it. So what that does is it gives me the idea that, okay, this can happen. So when I see my wife go through that symptoms, I might be like, oh, is it relatable? At least that question comes
yeah,
versus
is
now.
it relatable?
ये किसको होता है? ये मम्मी को
Yeah,
लगा उस समय
yeah.
ये
Yeah, हमारी
सारे
औरत तो
व्यस्त-
pregnant होती है, ये कौन सा drama है?
Correct.
This is a very common sentence.
PPD is,
yes.
I keep saying this, PPD is basically attention seeking behavior. It is a cry for attention. The woman is asking for attention, that pay attention to what she's feeling. Give her that attention. It's